Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another live session. As promised, I'm back on Saturday in order to help you and definitely answer your questions at any point of time. So, this session is exclusively to all the members of the channel and definitely many others across who are looking forward to have any questions about ISTQB Foundation or advanced levels. And I'm here to respond to all your queries. Just make sure that you make most out of this opportunity and ask your questions and get answer to all your queries before you can hit the final examination during later time. So yes, definitely, I'm back and here to answer your queries. Just feel free to drop me your questions in the chat box, and I'll take up your questions from there and respond to your queries. So welcome, one and all, to the live session of ISTQB Certifications. Okay, so there is Hers saying hello. Very good evening, Hers. Welcome aboard. And Kishore. Hi, Kishore. Very good evening. Welcome back. And I hope you're doing well. If you have anything else, feel free to drop me any questions there. There's Praveen coming in. Hi, Praveen. Very good evening. I hope you're doing well. If you have any questions, please drop your question there in the chat box, and I'll be more than happy to respond to your queries. Yeah, just I was trying to. I was busy today conducting the weekend session. I hope you're aware of that. I was organizing a session for ISTQB Foundation for people across the globe, and we have the day one of today. Tomorrow again, we will be continuing with that. So I was just very busy with the entire day to do the same. And meanwhile, of course, getting a lot of messages from all the people around the world stating about their passing results and, of course, sharing their questions and valuable feedback to me. And that really keeps me inspired. It just acts like a fuel for me to keep up the good work for all of you. And I would really like to thank all of you for that love and support being shown here, because this platform is all about all of you. And if you are happy with the service and the trainings what are provided here, the tutorials which I generally put, and of course, that keeps me motivated to keep up the good work for all of you. So thank you so much for your valuable feedback and comment about the training. So, thank you once again, all of you. So yes, I think we are already uh, getting questions on the chat window. So the very first question is coming from Hirsch, who joined quite earlier today. So Hirsch says, I'm preparing for ISTQB CTFL, following your video and an official syllabus. Will it be enough? So yes, Hirsch, of course, the video tutorials will be more than enough if you already have some of the basic understanding on software testing and testing concepts. If in case you have more, feel free to ask me your questions at any time you get stuck. Every Saturday, I join live to answer your questions. So just make sure that you make a note of all the questions throughout your week when you are preparing on it, and ask all your questions during this time between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Any Saturday, and I'll be definitely more than happy to respond to your queries. Okay, so yes, go through all the videos and be comfortable. Then, okay, you say I have experience of 2 years in industry. I think that would be more than enough. You don't really need any further assistance. You can definitely go through all the tutorials. Go through the PDF, which is available online on istqb.org, which will give you a better and complete coverage of all the content. At least once, go through that while you are going through the tutorials. So whenever you cover a topic on the channel, go through the same in the PDF as well, which will just give you a cover up as a backup on the preparation. And definitely, after that, still, if you have any questions, drop me comment on any of the videos, and I will pick it up from there and respond to you. If you think you need a better clarification, please join this live session Saturdays 8 p.m. and ask your questions to that. I'm always available at any point of time to respond to your queries and answer your questions there. Okay. All right. So we have Rosalind. Very good evening, Rosalind. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining in. Definitely welcome all of you. Rakibul, it's been a long time. How are you doing? I think your preparation is going well there. Hello, sir. I'm studying business administration in management department. I want to build my career in software testing in abroad. Will I face any problem for visa processing or job? No, I don't think that. It depends on the country specific, which country you're targeting for. And I think more than me, the consultancies who are dealing with visa processing for the jobs in abroad would be the best people to answer your questions. But yeah, from technology point of view, there is no such barrier. Any country can definitely invite you with a good skill set, which you have with business administration, as well as top up with the software testing. So you may have a lot of future scopes to move into, like being a product owner as well as a business analyst. So you can look forward to that. So from technology point of view, you don't have any constraints. You can very well look forward to your future aspects and career in that. Plus, about the visa processing, you need to consult your local body in Bangladesh to see that what countries you are looking for, and they can definitely assist you better on looking at your profile and the scope in that country which you are looking forward to move to. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Madhya, very good evening. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for joining in. Praveen, I want to give advanced ISTQB TTA, that is Technical Test Analyst. Please suggest, apart from your videos, I don't have any material. To be frank, Praveen, we don't have any good materials available online for any of the advanced levels. That's really sad. And that's what motivated me to move into the advanced level as well. So I've created already for test analyst, technical test analyst, and even for automation test engineer and agile technical tester. These are the 4 certifications tutorial which we have for advanced level as on online. And I think probably, I'm not sure, I've not checked it, but I think that's only my channel which has the tutorials for the advanced level. But there are no other sources to help you to prepare well. So probably that's only the option as of now, what I know. And sample questions are also limited to what we have in ISTQB, because longer scenario based questions cannot be recreated for mock assessments. So you just have limited options. And so the training will definitely the only option for you to help prepare well for your examination. Other than that, you can definitely connect with me if you have any questions, and I'm more than happy to respond to your queries if you feel like sharing your question with me. So I'll definitely help you there. So don't worry about that. Okay. Zavar Abbas. Very good evening, Javar. Welcome aboard. You do have a question there. Hello, good evening, sir. I am preparing for ISTQB CTFL exam, and your videos are very helpful. My question is the difference between CTFL exams between ISTQB and ISTQB. Thank you. Okay, so ISTQB is a globally recognized body, as you can understand from my very first introduction video, and does not vary. The syllabus is also the same. It's just that you have a local recognition. If you're preparing for ISTQB, that is American Software Testing Qualification Board, so you have a local recognition for that you are certified with American body. So if you are working in America or you're looking forward to work in the USA, then get certified with ISTQB, because they give quite good preference to the people who are certified with ISTQB rather than any other country. So that will only be the added benefit. Otherwise, the certification has the same value, same recognition across the world. Okay, you can fly anywhere across the world, and you have the same recognitions for all your ISTQB certifications, be it foundation or advanced level. That means the same. So don't worry, there's no other difference than the logo which you will have beside your ISTQB logo. That is the local country board, ISTQB. Okay. If you have anything else, feel free to definitely let me know. So Praveen, I have experience in manual and automation, but more in automation. Should I go for TTA? I'm not sure how it is related to each other. If you're saying you have experience on automation, it has nothing to do with test analyst or technical test analyst, Praveen, because test analyst, technical test analyst, and test manager, these are role specific certification. So if you're looking forward to be a functional leader, you can take up the examination of test analyst. If you're looking forward to be a non-functional test leader, like performance, security, usability, and all, then you can look forward to be a technical test analyst certified. And if you're looking for being a manager of the test organization within your company or any other organization in future, you can look forward to be a test manager, because finally test manager is the one who is responsible for estimation, planning, monitoring, decision making, controlling the activities, and doing all necessary sort of alternative selections. So if you are looking forward to role play, then you can definitely look for that. Otherwise, this certifications like test analyst, technical test analyst, test manager has nothing to do with your automation skills. If you're looking for automation specific certification, then you have certified automation tester uh, as a specialist certification, which you can look forward to. Okay, so TTA has nothing to do with automation. Even if you have your experience, that will not help you to prepare for the examination. Okay. Okay, Madhya says, last week I cleared foundation level, got 34 correct answers. Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations, Madhya. I remember you asking you some questions in previous live sessions, and good, that helped you a lot. And I wish you definitely, first of all, I wish you very congratulations for this successful achievement. I definitely would like to wish you further for all your future endeavors. And if you have anything else, feel free to let me know. I'm always there to assist you with any further learnings. So make sure that you just let me know if you have any further help required to proceed ahead with your career. Okay, thank you and congratulations once again. So Rakibul Hassan says, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Basically, I want to work in Japan. I'm scared about whether they will reject my application as I'm from non-ID. That you can only see because, yeah, Japanese are slightly, concerned about the backgrounds and strong foundations which you start with. That's true, but that's not completely, hard coded, which means that sometimes if your profile is quite interesting to them, because not every organization looks to what you have done in your engineering or probably your graduation. Sometimes they prefer to have a blended approach or blended profile at any point of time. So Rakibul, you can just push your profile and give it a try and see that how exactly people are responding to it. Okay, because sometimes Japanese look forward to have a blend of different things put together. Depends on all what kind of openings they have. Sometimes we have openings where I need a combination of testing as well as business administration, which could add more value to the overall aspects. But yeah, depends. Not completely like how much they are looking for the management point of view. So please look forward to share your profile and see how what kind of response do you get from that. If you get certified, of course, they add value to it. But plus, you need Japanese. I hope you're learning Japanese because that will add more value to your profile if you know Japanese. Okay, they prefer to have people with Japanese speaking skills, not writing, but at least speaking. Speaking skills would be added value. So I hope you are working on it already. You further say that, sir, ISTQB CTFL plus CTAL test manager certification, Scrum Agile certification will add value. Of course, that will add value, but look forward to your combinations, what you have already. So I would not directly recommend you that, yes, 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 please go for any of the advanced levels. That has nothing to do with it. You can at least begin your career and get into the market of Japanese industries, and then definitely you can upgrade yourself. Okay, because even if you push yourself or get into the organization, you will start with a kind of a tester itself. Initially, you may not have opportunity to get into advanced level or like manager position. So you can start your career with a test engineer or senior test engineer, SSE, like software senior software engineers, and then you can definitely get certified from the Japanese board and look forward to be more, you know, close to them and get moving into the career ahead. Okay, so if you have anything else, feel free to just let me know. Okay, we have Vanessa coming in. Very good evening, Vanessa. I hope you're doing well. So you have a question there. Hi, sir. Good evening. I have started answering few ISTQB samples and appreciate your assistance to explain further the correct answers for the following items. Okay, so the following correctly describes the difference between testing and debugging. So testing and debugging are, I think we just discussed today, we had a session with some of our team members from different countries. And testing and debugging just has simple difference. Testing only helps you to find defects by conducting failures, whereas debugging analyzes the defect which you have identified, getting into the root cause behind it, and resolving the issue. So I don't know which option is that. You can pick. So dynamic testing shows failure caused by defects. Debugging eliminates the defects with the source of the failure? Yes. So your answer should be B here, what you have posted. Why the answer is B, not C? Of course, because it is standard that testing only deals with that. What is the C option? Testing does not remove fault. Yeah, of course, testing does not remove fault. Okay, but debugging removes defects that causes the fault. No, it's other way around, right? Look at the second statement. Debugging removes defect that cause the fault. If you remember, as per ISTQB, defects and fault are same. It is root cause. Debugging removes the root cause which causes the fault or defect. So that is where C is contradicting. Okay, so C is not right. It's just B, which is going completely as per the syllabus and the right answer for that. Okay. I hope you get that answer, Vanessa. If you have anything else, just drop me a message, and I'm just a message away, and definitely respond to you. Rakibul says, thank you so much, sir. I'll keep contacting with you. Sure. You're always welcome at any point of time. If you have anything which you think I can help you with, I will be more than happy to respond to your queries. Just be here and let me know at any point of time if you have any questions. Thank you so much, Rakibul, for responding to that question. Much appreciated. Thanks for suggesting that. Manisha, great. Thanks you for that explanation. I'm clear now. Always welcome. If you have anything else, just let me know. Harsha, are directly or indirectly related official ISTQB board members? Are you missing any words in between? Because I think there is something missing in that statement, and I'm not able to derive what you meant by directly or indirectly. Oh, no. You can say indirectly, not directly. I'm not a member of official testing boards just because I do a lot of offline trainings. And maybe in future, I can be an accredited training provider, accredited affiliated member of the board to conduct official trainings, but not exactly kind of right now an official member of the board, because being an official member of the board, you cannot go public, you cannot talk to public directly, so you have a lot of limitations. I'm indirectly associated with them, as I have a lot of candidates talking about the same, and I recommend them to the different boards. So a lot of boards know me. Even if you talk about my name, they will definitely be aware. And generally, wherever I conduct training as a corporate instructor, a lot of boards come back and deliver the, conduct the examination for them. So obviously every board will ask them, who was the instructor for you to train you on this program? So people know. It's just that we don't just be a part of that. Okay. Yeah. So anyone else has any questions to be asked as a part of this session, feel free to ask me that question. I'm here live for you to answer your questions. If you have anything, just drop me a message and I'll pick up your questions from there and respond to as many questions as possible throughout this timeline. Okay, Maria says another one. Sir, I started learning automation, Java and Selenium both simultaneously. Which books or websites will be helpful? 2, up to what level should I learn Java? 3, should I go for Oracle Java certificate? No, I think if you are going to be first of all, let's start with the first question. Which books and websites will be helpful? I think there is a channel, official Selenium HQ, Selenium headquarter. There is an official website, official channel of Selenium on YouTube. You can please follow them, and you can start from the beginner course, then you come to the advanced. And I'm not sure how far your simultaneous learning of Java and Selenium will help you, because even if you start with a basic test like JUnit, that is okay. But the moment you complete your JUnit, there are a lot of control flows which you follow, a lot of assertions you make use of, like overriding, and so a lot of things are there which you follow as a part of concept. So, make sure that you have a good grip on certain fundamentals of Java first, and then start with the Selenium. Because if you get stuck, you may lose interest, or you may feel contradicting, that it's complicated, difficult, I'm not able to understand. So those feelings will start coming in, and that interrupts your preparation. So please, I would recommend that first complete your Java learning, and then you can smoothly move with the Selenium. and understand all the concepts. Because sometimes a simple test may have some functions from Java or some methods from Java which you may not have covered by now, right? So that would try to create an impact. But if you're able to follow everything, I don't know how good you are from your background on the programming, so that should be fine. Second, up to what level should I learn Java? Core Java would be more than enough to learn Selenium. You don't have to get into, EJB or J2EE and those kind of concepts. That core Java will do, and that's more than enough to learn the Selenium. And after that, definitely small things will Springs, Hibernate, and struts and all those things will hop in later after you have done everything, and then you're looking forward to have more integrations like keyword-driven frameworks, hybrid frameworks, and integrating with different other tools. Okay, so there it will help you. But initially, core Java would be more than enough to prepare well for or learn Selenium. The number three, you asked me, like, should I go for Oracle Java certification? Not exactly required until unless you want to be a programmer or developer for Java. You don't need a certification on that. Rather, look forward to Selenium certification, which you have by Indian Testing Board in coordination with another organization from Singapore. You have Selenium United certification, which you can look forward to, and answer that. Look forward to that certification, because I see your profile is more into testing. So Oracle Java certificate will only help the developers or programmers in Java platform, not testers. That's not going to add any value to that. Okay, so rather look for the testing specific certification or Selenium certification, which will add more value to your preparation. Okay. All right. So I hope I have answered all your questions there. If you have anything else, just utilize this moment when I'm here with you and respond to your queries, whatever you have. Parikshit Verma, hey, very good evening, Parikshit. Thanks for joining in. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop in. I'll definitely respond to that. Praveen says another thing, wants to know, as we have 22 December 2020 for next advanced ISTQB exam. But if organizations providing this facility, then in this case, they change. Yes, of course. If you are participating or appearing for the examination through a corporate plan or through your organization, then we have custom dates from the board to conduct the examination for you, especially only for the employees of that organization. So you can definitely have a different change or custom dates whenever you want, or whenever your organization want to conduct the exam, they can anytime come or conduct online for all of you. If you are appearing on your own, then you have to follow strictly the enrollment or available slots for the examination, which happens generally once in 2 months. So you have to wait for that date. So 22 December is the next date what you're saying. So of course that will be the only option. But if you're conducting through the organization, then you can have your own custom date whenever you want to appear. Okay. So yeah, the organization facility will be different and change will be changed. Date will be changed. All right. Okay, so Parikshit says, can I go for automation if I don't have live project manual testing experience, but interested in automation? I'm good in core Java. Any suggestions? Yeah, you can go ahead with automation. It's just that you have to have good understanding of testing approaches, testing concepts, and testing methodologies. So has nothing to do with the live project, but of course, with live project, you get to know root level things, that how exactly things happen in practical world, which might be different than what you learn online. Okay. For example, if you visit Guru 99, or there are a lot of tutorials point, a lot of websites which give you very detailed information, but that's generic. That's not specific to a domain or real world statistics or examples. So real world project, a real time project will definitely give you a exact look how exactly testing happens in real world. So having generic understanding is enough to start learning the automation. There is no harm. There is no prerequisite for that. Okay, but a real project will add more value to your learning and give you a better understanding of automation. But of course, for a career, you can obviously learn manual things and then go into the automation. And the best tool to go as of now, as you say that you have a good understanding of Java, please go for Selenium, which is the most important tool as of now in the market. As of now, tomorrow you never know what changes. So you can start your career with learning on Selenium, and then you can easily get a job directly in automation as a Selenium tester. Okay, so you don't really need to have a manual experience. You can start your journey with automation tester with Selenium. Okay, but I would recommend if you can just interact with some people and see how exactly things work in real time, not exactly a job, but at least a learning from someone whom you know that who are already working in the industry, because a lot of things get transformed from manual approaches to automation, and that builds a foundation for an automation tester, that how exactly data needs to be managed, at what point of time the tool will be involved. A lot of such things will be there. Okay, so just get that knowledge, at least the KT, from the people, and then side by side start learning your Selenium, which requires core Java, and that would be the only best option for you as of now. Okay. Okay, I got selected for a company designation QA manual, but I'm more interested in automation. What should I do? Yeah, no problem. Not at all a problem. You may have a better payout as well if you are an automation tester. So if you think you will be able to do pretty well with automation, you have a good programming base as well. So I would definitely suggest you that go with the automation learning and get a better offer. But I don't know how long you have already started with your preparation on automation. If it is going to take time, I would say take the offer, start working, and as soon as you are done with your automation, at least you'll have some money coming in, floating in, because you don't want to sit idle and learn something. Rather, get paid for learning and gain some experience as well. And then once the time comes when you are very much confident with the automation skills, you can definitely switch between the organization. I would never recommend anyone that when you have a offer in hand, that you leave that and prepare for something. Yeah, because people have seen tough times. There are a lot of people who don't get an opportunity to start working. So I would recommend grab that offer. At least you will get a lot to explore, and side by side keep learning your work. Concentrate there. And as soon as you're ready, you just hop in, switch between the organizations, and nobody harms you, right? So please look forward to that. I would recommend you that grab that offer and continue your learning process. Don't get stuck to that. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Until unless you become permanent, right? 6 months is probation period. So in that time, you will be ready with your automation preparation, right? You can start applying, right, Parikshit? So you have 6 months of probation time, and that is more than enough for you to prepare for Selenium and start applying for a job. So you can, try within that before you get permanent. 90 days is only for permanent employees after 6 months, after the probation period ends. But before that, you can switch. You only have 30 days notice period. Yeah, after 6 months, it is 90 days, not before 6 months. Up till the last day of 6 months, you will have 30 days of notice period. Okay, so yeah, Praveen says, thank you so much for valuable information. Always my pleasure. Okay, Andre. Very good evening, Andre. Thanks for joining in. I'm working as a game tester at Ubisoft. My position is QC tester. Does it count as a tester experience? Can it help me if I want to switch to QA? Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just that organizations have different roles designated to people within their organization. But yeah, we don't really have to do anything specific to switch between QC to QA. QC is just like you're working at the ground level, but just a different organization refer to the same people as QA. Okay, so you will get into very good opportunities in QA. So you don't really have to do anything, like a wonder to switch between QC to QA. You can anytime switch between that. It's just that acquire the necessary skills, what showcases your profile better compared to a QC tester, and you're good to go. Okay. So Andrew, you don't really have to do anything specific. Okay, you can get into QA easily, and gaming tester, you will definitely have more, a lot of opportunities. Okay, so Parikshit asked how different is QC tester and QA tester. Okay, a QC is basically directly at the ground level, like every activity is being performed by that person's, but not specifically involved in decision making or talking about process orientations or defining the control methods or defining or contributing to the test plan or estimations. But QA tester does that. So that's from a management point of view, like contributing to measures, steps, methodology, and improvising the overall process of the organization as well, like test process. So that's the slight difference between QA and QC. So if you are referred to as a QA engineer, you are actually a contributor to the overall process. But QC, you just get involved with writing and executing test cases, or just executing test cases. Okay. Okay, Mudal Faisal, very good evening. Love from Pakistan, and please take my name. Of course, Mudal, I'm really happy to see. Very first time, I think I've always been seeing my analytics that I see have a lot of viewers from Pakistan, and it's really good to have you here. Finally, we have very first person dropping a comment on our channel or live session that you are here from Pakistan, and only to take my name. Of course, I love to take your name once again, Mutal Faisal. Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining in our live session, and really good to have you. Mutal, if you have any questions, I would love to answer that. Make sure that if you have any questions, please drop me on the chat, and I will definitely respond to your query if you have any. Okay, welcome aboard once again. Andrew, thank you so much. Now I am reading for ISTQB Foundation level, and I watch your tutorials to have better understanding. I know Java and other programming languages, and I find Selenium very easy. That's really good, Andrew. That will be the only stepping stone for you, that you can step up on that and move into the QA position as an automation tester. As you say that you have a very good understanding on the Java and you love, if you find Selenium quite simple and easy, then I think the world is all yours to conquer. All you have to do is just step in and get ahead in your career, okay? So that's the best way. And yes, definitely my tutorials will help you to prepare well for your foundation examination, and just make sure that you give proper attention to that, because once you're certified, you will have more value added to your QA portfolio. Okay, QA portfolio will have a lot of recognition with your certification on ISTQB Foundation. So all the very best. Okay, we have Divyang. Divyang, very good evening. Thanks for joining in. If you remember me, I messaged you. I have cleared my foundation level certification just by watching your videos. Thank you so much, Divyang, for joining in and letting us know that you have passed your certification. And I would like to wish you very congratulations, a very hearty congratulations for this achievement. And thanks for coming here and letting all of us know that you have passed your examination. I wish you really all the best. If you have anything else, you can definitely let me know. And looking forward, if you have any other certifications and you need my slight help there, I'll be more than happy to assist you again. Okay, so wishing you all the very best for all your future endeavors, and let me know if I can help you further for your upcoming certifications. Harsh, had to go now, need to study for exam. Sure, please carry on, Harsh. I won't interrupt you to learn for your examination. Please, whenever you are there, if you have any questions, jump in and let me know. Okay, Andrew, thank you so much. You're always welcome, Andrew. I'm always there to respond to your queries. Sure. Mutal, no questions. Just want to know your laptop PC specs. I'm using kind of Acer switch, which is a different, i5 processor. Okay. No, I don't get it that how exactly that is helpful about this session. Mutal, if you have any questions related to testing or anything from certification point of view, you're free to let me know that. Divyang, yes, I'm now watching your test analyst certification. All the best for that. And Divyang Jani, I'm very confident that by only watching your videos, I'll do it. All the very best, and thank you so much for sharing that valuable feedback and recognition for me. It means a lot, really a lot for me when somebody says something really good and most inspiring things about my content, because that just returns me the favor what I have done for everyone on my channel. So that just makes me feel a little proud that whatever I initiated this channel for, or the content which I'm putting across to people show that love and confidence about that content, that we have that trust. If I'm going through your content, I'll be able to definitely make it happen. But at the same time, Not everything is done by me or my tutorials. It's just that I'm trying to help you, assist you for your preparation. The rest, even you put your equal efforts in order to prepare well and make that successful for both of us. Okay, so I would like to thank you for that preparation which you do in order to pass your examination and answer the examination correctly to finally give me that credit. But obviously 50% credit comes to me, the other 50% credit goes to you when you finally hit and be successful in your examination. So yes, all the very best for that. Madhya, sir, for learning Java, I find many good websites like W3 Schools, Java Point, Edureka, but I want to focus on any one resource and I'm confused which one to choose. I know it is a silly question. No. If you are learning something, remember that none of your questions are silly because you are learning and you may have any type of questions. Okay. So never say that, your question is silly or something. Even if you ask me about a computer on this live session, I would be more than happy to respond to that. Okay. So yeah, I think W3 schools are the first source of information, which are we call it as, like in our technical language, we call it as something for dummies, which starts right from a very simple and layman level language, and it's easy to understand for anyone. So W3 schools acts like a language for dummies or learning for dummies, where we refer to that. It's not calling you dummy or anyone dummy. It's just that a tag word which is used in corporate to tell that the language of the training is very, very layman, which is easy to understand for anyone. So generally, if I have to learn something, even I type on Google, like for example, Java for dummies, then whatever resource I get, that's the most convenient resource for a person who is beginning to understand. Okay, so W3 is something like that. You will get a lot of your basic foundation built, but not at advanced level. Then I think Edureka is the most recommend. I'm not here to promote anything, to be frank, but I'm not sure. I've not been to Java T Point, but that is Tutorials Point itself. Tutorials Point, I hope you have heard of it. So Java is their different channel about Tutorials Point from Pawan Lalwani. So Pawan Lalwani is one of my friends. So that is one thing you can definitely go through. But Edureka is what I would recommend you. That has a better approach of explaining things from real-time scenarios. So Edureka you can concentrate on and you can look for. Because Tutorials Point, I find their testing tutorials are very good. Excel tutorials are very good, but not sure. I've not been to their Java tutorials, but Edureka I have seen their tutorials, so you can stick to that. Okay. Divyang says, I could not find you on LinkedIn. Amazing, Divyang. That's not possible. Now, let me help you. Don't worry. If in case it was difficult for you to find me, I have put my profile link on all the YouTube videos of my channel. You can go to any of the videos, go to the description, and you will find me there. But still, as you have said that here on the live session, and my job is to answer you, here is the answer. You can look at the chat. You have my direct link to LinkedIn, and you can definitely click on that and send me a request. Okay, yes, there are many people who have cleared certification by your videos. Thanks for being helpful. Okay, so yeah, Devang, I have Java Telescope is the perfect YouTube channel. I prefer it. Yeah, Telescope is also fine. That Naveen Reddy. Yeah, Naveen Reddy is amazing. So you can also refer to that. He does a lot of good job, very good job for Java and other things. So please make sure that you look forward to that as well. Okay, you can refer to that. Okay, so thank you. All right, so as of now, I have answered all the questions on the chat. If you think I have not answered to your question, just let me know. Drop me the question once again, or just remind me that you have not answered my question. And in case you have any further questions, feel free to let me know if you have any questions about that. Okay, go ahead. Just feel free to drop me your questions and anything which you would like to add suggestions. So this session is not only to answer the questions. If you have any suggestions in order to make the channel better, open feedback, open house for suggestion and recommendations in order to make this channel more better for you, please feel free to share with us. And I would be definitely more than happy to consider that and help you out with more better approaches. to make your preparation more convenient and helpful. Okay, so yes, team, we do have another 20 minutes to go. Please feel free to share your question, and I would love to take it up from there. And I would like to definitely work on that and respond to you. Okay, so Divyang says, as an Indian ISTQB QA engineer, how we can get opportunities in other countries? That's by applying is the only way. You have to apply in their country-specific job portals. Like, LinkedIn would be another good option where you can find a lot of country-specific jobs, and LinkedIn is the best way to get a quick job. Otherwise, you can go to their country-specific portals, like we have Naukri.com here. Similarly, we have read.uk and seek.com, like seek.sg for Singapore. So a lot of other portals are available there to their specific countries. So search for that on Google and build your profile there, and that will be easy for them to search for you. Okay, so you can start with that. Okay, can you share your experience? Okay, sure. I think I'll just keep it brief and simple because my experience is quite longer and would take a lot of time to explore everything what I've done. So let me just give you in a nutshell what exactly my experience is. I'm graduated from a mechanical engineering domain. I'm a mechanical engineer by graduation. And soon after my graduation, I got placed in a small company to start my mechanical journey and as a design engineer. And I was working with AutoCAD and those CAM things, if you remember or you know about it. And just within the 6 months, I realized that I want to do something else, not the one what I'm doing right now. And that's where it helped me to, decide that I should switch into the softwares or IT domain, where I had been learning the programming skills right from my college days. Probably HTML I started learning from my school days, and I had a lot of interest built up already to do a lot of programming stuff and definitely get into the software industry. So now I think we have a very good approach and very good synchronization there to tell your mind at that point of time that now you are into the market. What would you like to do? So I realized that this was designing and mechanical industry was not my cup of tea. So I moved into the software industries and started my career as a test engineer and continued the journey with a lot of organizations to work with. And namely, I worked with big organizations like HP, Microsoft initially, and then after that, I quit my job and started doing freelancing. And recently, I work on contract basis with a lot of big MNCs, or you can say the topmost organizations of different countries. And so far, I have been with 26 plus countries I have been to, and been interacted with 100 plus organizations, which is a really great experience. So mainly, I work with automation testing tools, where I started my journey with manual testing and moved into automation slowly and got good experience of consultation and implementation, as well as rolling out the tools and process improvement of the organization. So currently, I deal with more of a freelancing consultant job, and I do consultation with a lot of organizations in different countries to improvise their process, find out their issues in their process, and show them the control paths to improvise their work. Okay, so that's what my current role is. And if they have any new opportunities for rolling out an automation tool within the organization, I also help them with that. So that's my current portfolio. So yeah, I work as a consultant right now. And as a free time, like before I sleep, I just make a tutorial and upload that on YouTube every day. That's another thing which I do as a part of my daily life, and definitely getting more response and love from a lot of people across the world. And thank you so much for being there, all of you, to make this channel a really great success. Okay. So yes, my dear friends, if you have anything else to talk about, or if you have anything else to share, could be a question, could be a suggestion, could be a feedback about the channel in order to make it more better, or if you have any questions, feel free to drop. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions before we end up with the live session today. Don't forget, every Saturday, we connect between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time to answer your questions. So your questions can be related to anything, and I'm always there to respond to you. Okay, Maria says, sir, do you have any plan for YouTube course for Java and Selenium or any other specialization like performance in API? Of course, I have. It's just not that maybe you're not aware. I've got another channel to talk about this, and I'm already doing Jira as a part of that. So let me help you if you're not aware of that. I'm just putting you the link there. If you can find out, just give me a moment. I'm getting you the link. What is the link? Yeah, that's the link. Let me just put it there. Yeah, this is my other channel where I'm completely putting my testing related, other than ISTQB, related to tools, concepts, and learnings, which you can follow if you're interested to know more about tool-specific learning. So right now, I'm busy with the Jira playlist. After that, we have definitely a lot of things coming in, but of course, I can do only one thing at a time. So I'll complete Jira and then next things and next thing and next thing. So you will have API, performance, Selenium, everything coming one after the other, but exclusively for testing. I'm not going to get into the programming part because that's Tulisco is doing that. So I don't want to, generally compete with such things. But yes, I want to be master of my own domain, and I'll only put videos related to testing and testing specific concepts. Oh, thank you so much for that. If you're already aware this, you're definitely in future you will have more content coming up, but I cannot promise you that by when it is. It's just that the flow goes one after the other. Okay, so anyone else from the team is looking forward to ask any more questions? We do have another few minutes to wind up the show, but if you have anything specific which you would like to ask me and maybe share with me or discuss, you are free to do so. Just let me know if you have any concerns, any questions to us. I'm more than happy to respond to you. Okay, there's one person coming in, Akshat Saxena. Very good evening, Akshat. Thanks for joining in. Hello, sir. Just want to know, for practicing ISTQB exam, do we need to learn from ISTQB dumps as well? Practicing ISTQB exam. Do we need to learn from ISTQB dumps as well? Yes, you can refer them. This will give you an idea, but I'm not sure how far your profile is, like your reference is strong enough to refer them, because not all the sources give you valid questions. So please be careful with that. The sources which you have in online is not everything is genuine. So please be clear with the syllabus first before you hit those dumps. But yeah, dumps will definitely give you good confidence that what type of typical questions can be asked from the syllabus. So you can very well look forward to that and prepare well for your examination. Okay. If in case you have time, probably by next week, I'll be coming with a lot of sample questions on my own portal. So I'll share the link. I'll make a video, put it on my community tab. So if you're following the channel, you will definitely have that update with you. Okay, because I'm creating on my own all these sample questions based on the new syllabus 2018. So I'm just eliminating all the unwanted questions which are out of syllabus. Okay, so you will have some good resource happening coming up next week. Okay, I hope that caters to your question there. Yes, anyone else has any questions? The session is live, open to all of you to ask your questions and get responses to. I'm more than happy to respond to your question at any point of time. If you have anything relevant to your certification problems or any questions related to any topic, feel free to ask me. I'm here to respond to any type of your questions which could be relevant. Thank you so much, Akshat, for saying that. You started from my channel. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the very best for your preparation. So please continue learning. If you get stuck at any point of time, just drop me then and there a comment on the same video, and I'll definitely look at the other side to respond to those comments and help you prepare well. And if in any case, if you have any questions which you want the detailed understanding for, then make sure that you join this live session every Saturday to ask me the questions and definitely get response to that. Okay, so we have 10 more minutes to go, which is to definitely ask your questions. If you have anything specific, just make most out of this opportunity where we connect to talk about different questions. Oh, this is Sheetal joining in. Very good evening, Sheetal. How are you doing today? Yes, team, we have a few more minutes to go ahead and for this live session for today and this week. Again, you will have the opportunity to connect next time. But yes, we have a few minutes remaining, so make sure that you have definitely discussed your questions here before we end up with the show. So Sheetal, very good evening. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be definitely here to respond to your queries and answer them. What is the difference between ISTQB and ISTQB? Are they sister company? No. It's just that ISTQB is just like ITB, Indian Testing Board, Malaysian Testing Board, Singapore Testing Board, Kingdom of Saudi Arabian Testing Board. So every country has a local member board to conduct examinations on behalf of ISTQB. So it's just that it is a specific country board, which they have their own specific names. Like India calls their body as Indian Testing Board. If they want, they can call it as like Indian Software Testing Qualification Board. So there's nothing specific. It's just the name which they refer to. Okay. So the question patterns are same. Yes, exactly. The question patterns are same. So you don't have to do anything like magic in order to pass for the ISTQB. Just the same preparation, same typical syllabus. So no difference. Syllabus remains the same. Then question pattern also remains the same. Okay. It's just that you get a different logo on your certification. Like if you see the certificates behind me, there are two logos there. One is for ITB, one is for ISTQB. But in that ISTQB and ISTQB logo will be there. So country member board and ISTQB logo, two logos will be there in your certification. So you just have to choose which is the other logo you want, which country. That's it. No other difference. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely helpful if you're working in America, USA, or you're looking forward to work in USA, then ISTQB will add more value to your profile. That's it. But yeah, all the boards are recognized globally, so there is no such specific difference. Yeah, sure. So yes, from USA, that's true. Thank you, and you're welcome. If you have any questions in future as well, you can always look forward to join here. Yes, anyone else, any one of my friends is looking for any more questions, just let me know. We are here for another 5 minutes and I'll just wait because that's my job to make sure that if anyone even joins the last minute and have a question, I should address that. So the moment we complete an hour's time, we wind up the show. But yeah, I have to be here till 1 hour as I have promised people. Whenever you are available, you can always join between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So I must be here to respond to their queries. Yes. So yeah, if anyone here looking forward for any kind of questions, if you have any suggestions to improvise the channel, you're free to do that. And definitely let us know if you have any questions to ask about the syllabus and the certification exam. If you definitely like this approach, this initiative of the channel, because not any other channel is doing that live session on ISTQB, you are free to give me a thumbs up because this video will be recommended by YouTube based on the likes to a lot of other people across the globe. Okay, so people can definitely be a part of live sessions in future to ask their questions. Yeah, I just wanted to make that announcement that next week we will be coming up with our sample questions portal. So I'll be, creating a video and in fact putting it on my community tab as well, community channel, to let you know that what is the link which you can access for your examinations practice. So a lot of mock papers are being prepared on the back end and they're almost ready. Will be launched by next week. And this time it is definitely true. So you will find a good, as per the new syllabus, 2018 syllabus, you'll find a lot of mock papers to prepare for your practices. Okay, so look forward to that coming up next week. And a lot of people keep asking me still that is there a new syllabus called as 2021? No, ISTQB generally does not revise their syllabus quite often. So it's just that once for all, whenever they think of any necessary changes to be done, they will make the changes. So there is no syllabus after 2018. At any point of time, if you have any concern related to the syllabus or the content, feel free to go to istqb.org. That is their official website. And whatever is written there is the only valid thing which you can find. So just make sure that you are there. Okay. All right. So Rakibul says, dear sir, how to get much experience in 1 year beside job roles and responsibilities? Please provide me some tricks. You may start working as a freelancer, working with freelance projects to test it, and definitely that will add more value to your, learnings and experience. So you can get a lot of experience from freelancing projects. So start looking for opportunities, probably domestically within your country, that is Bangladesh, or you may look forward for any other country as well, which allows you to do freelancing certifications or freelancing work, and you can gain a lot of experience from those kind of things. Okay. Mock test papers are from foundation level? Yes, of course, starting with foundation level. So you can start practicing from there because a lot of people here are from foundation level. So I'm starting with foundation. Advanced levels will come after that. Sajna, very good evening. Thanks for coming in here again. I know you passed the examination because you were a part of my training. I remember that. And thanks for joining in the live session to let our viewers know that you have passed the examination. Sir, I passed my certification last week. Do you have any recommendation on any other course I should do as a fresher in testing? I think you can look forward to Agile certification. That would be something good for you. But if you're looking for any domain, domain specific, then we will come back to it. But not specific right now. As a fresher, I would recommend you to go for Agile. You can look forward to Agile certification because a lot of organization today practice Agile. So if you are Agile certified, then it will add a lot of values to your portfolio. Okay, so that's the most recommended thing which I can tell you right now, until unless you start working in an organization. And later, after you start your career, you will get to know a lot of things like what are practices, what are different domains, which or domain interests you a lot. So based on that, you can look forward for the further certifications. So as of now, the best recommendation for you, that is Agile Tester Extension. You can look forward to that certification and be certified on that. That will add a lot of value to your portfolio. Okay. And for all of you, a kind information that Sajana was one of the trainee for our, one of the trainings which I conduct every month. So she was through that batch and she has understood, through the training mode and appeared for the examination. Thank you so much, Sajana, being a part of this live session and letting us know. Okay, one last thing to pick up as we are running out of time. Hezkan, hi from Netherlands. I just joined. I don't know if you already suggested any website for samples of foundation certificate question. Thanks a lot. Okay, I was currently suggesting people about my own portal, which is coming up live next week with a lot of sample questions. So you can look forward to that, and you will be updated through a video, a tutorial as well on the channel plus community tab. But for the time being, I will give you some links if you want to practice. But please make sure that there are a lot of wrong questions and questions with wrong answers on this portal. So please restrict yourself with only the right answers, right questions within the syllabus. There are a lot of questions which are out of the syllabus as well, and just be careful with that. These are two sources, Tascan, you can make use of, and all the very best for your preparation. Okay, see you around. Sheetal, sir, any way you can help with sample questions? My test is on Wednesday, 9 a.m. IST. That will be too close. I'm not sure if I can really promise you, but yeah, you can make use of these resources, which will help you a lot to prepare for your examination. Okay. Yep. Tazgan, you're welcome. At any point of time, if you have any questions, feel free to join in, and I'm always there to respond to your queries and answer them well. All right, team. Thank you so much for being a part of this live session and making it successful. Thanks a lot once again for joining in and asking your questions and making this live session together a success. Thank you so much. So that's all from this live session, team, and that's all from me as well. Thank you so much for joining in. And should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to answer your queries and respond to them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for being a live session. Take care and happy learning. See you next time. Thank you.